for coming in and hope you enjoy your first night here on the job. My name is Chuck E. Cheese, and I heard you're the new night guard to take care of me and my friends here. Well, we hope we won't make too much of a fuss tonight, and we wouldn't want to make your job harder than it has to be. Me and my friends are counting on you tonight to keep things in tip-top shape for tomorrow's shows. So from everyone here, good luck! You might need it. Isn't that right, Carson?
So this is night one, and basically in night one, Chucky's the only animatronic that is there and active, and he's moving around, he's running around, and I want to say Chucky is like the second, not really worrisome animatronic. Yeah, that's the words I want to use. And let me just say, there's a camera in the first night and all the nights, and it is completely irrelevant on this night. The guy in the call, I didn't really listen to the calls that much, but he tells you, use the camera. No, camera is irrelevant on the night one. And how Chucky works is he runs around on the camera, but again, it doesn't matter. And there's a gate behind your character, which you have to look at, which is where Chucky shows up. Chucky is the only guy to use this gate. And when Chucky's there, he makes a audio cue where he laughs or he talks or he just does something with his voice. And it's pretty easy to hear it, and you know that he's there every time. And when he's there, you just close the gate, and that's pretty much it. And you hold it for like 5 seconds, and he goes away. And I learned that Chucky is not irrelevant to the cameras at all, and he is probably the second easiest to deal with. But yeah, that was night one, so let's go to night two.
Just do it forever.
That's a fair point.
Like, is there a reason you can't hold it forever?
I don't think so. Unless, like, those... Jesus Christ. Unless, like, the other guys can get you.
No.
So, after every night, there's a bonus minigame. And what it is you get this little, like, shopping list, and you have to pick all the things on the list thing. And if you don't do that in time, or you pick the wrong item, this little fella, Scratch, gets you. And he is a scrapped animatronic, I guess, from the old not movies, like shows and stuff, I guess they have. But this minigame is kind of easy. Well, not easy at all. I only did it once after all the nights. I only completed it once, which you call me bad. I know I'm bad, but yeah, no, the minigame was overall kind of fun. It was a little spooky when Scratch gets you because you didn't know it was coming. But yeah, just get the whole list, and if you mess up, you mess up. If you don't, it just takes off 2 hours to the next night, which isn't really useful because you kind of want to start at the beginning and like work your way into it. That's just how I feel about that. We need 3 of them. Small box.
Small box 2. That's it!
Ah, yeah!
You get 2 hours off your next shift!
Let's fucking go! So, night 2 kind of takes off a little bit. They introduce a new mechanic called a stage call, and that works for Jasper. Jasper is now active in night 2 along with Chucky, and there's also another guy in here called the Costume, which again is just another it's just another Chucky basically. And how Jasper works is he will do what Chucky does. He will move through all the cameras, but again, cameras aren't really relevant to those guys. So Jasper has 2 things that you can pretty much tell when he's there. He'll disorient the screen, and he'll make like a static noise. And if you miss that, you're kind of stupid. I'm sorry, but you are. It was so noticeable, and I think I only died to Jasper when I was worrying about something else in the later nights. So overall, Jasper is pretty easy to take care of. And then you have the Costume. The Costume is the other Chucky, but he doesn't attack. He starts on camera 4, and he will slowly make his way to camera 2. And how that works is the more you look at him, the less he moves. Which, I did not know that until I want to say like night 4. So he killed me, or he doesn't kill you. So what the costume does is he will make his way through all the cameras, and when he finally does, he will hold that gate open. It's actually kind of terrifying when it happens for the first time, and he holds that gate open to let Chucky just have like a free kill on you, which sucks so much because he did it to me the one time when I got like really far through, and he sucks basically. But yeah, just look at the costume, and he won't go through all the cameras. And then Jasper, he's pretty easy to get rid of. Just hit the stage call, and he goes back to his window. And that's pretty much night 2.
Hard since
Holy
the Rocket Fire Explosion group came into town.
Go back!
Do your thing!
Okay. Chucky.
Look in the background. I want to see some of this shit.
Oh god. Alright. We're doing good, I think. And night 3. Night 3, Mr. Munch joins. Now, I just want to put on record now. Mr. Munch was the only thing during this game that actually gave me problems. Because how Mr. Munch works is he has 2 audio cues, or 1 if you're anyone else besides me, because I think I was just going insane playing this for like 4 hours again, and basically Mr. Munch has 1 audio cue where he says like this one line where it's like super deep and like really ominous, and you have to go find him on the cameras. And when you find him on the camera, you only have to look at him. You don't have to like stare at him. You just have to click on the camera he's on. He goes away. I didn't know that. I thought Mr. Munch at first was like a throwing thing. I thought it was just there to throw you off. I didn't know that until like night 4 when I was like, oh, that's how you do night 4. Because Sean was with me this like whole experience. He was with me on Discord. I was talking to him the whole time. And Sean is an amazing voice actor. He did the Chuck E. Cheese voice really well, which fucked with me. Like most of the time when he did it, I was like, Sean could do that because I think it's a game. It's really psyching me up. But no, night 3 was fun because they introduced Mr. Munch and it started to get a little harder, which I liked. The cameras. The cameras started to matter a lot with Mr. Munch and the costume, because it was just so much to take care of with the cameras, and that's when the cameras started really to matter. Go. Oh god.
Dude, COD Zombies is one of my favorites.
I need to do you. Okay, he's
Carson, can you handle this crawler while I go get the Easter egg?
Yeah, dog.
Alright, I did it. Now we can move on.
Nice.
That was me. I did that.
So, night 4. What to say about night 4? Helen joins. Helen is this hen thing. I think it's a hen. I'm going to assume by the name it's a hen. And she basically works the same as Jasper, where she will make her way into the office, but she doesn't stand in the front. Yeah, front, where you could see her. She stands off to the sides, which in most cases you can't see her unless you take the time to look right or left, which you're not really doing a lot when you're worrying about the costume and Mr. Munch. But I realized that after looking at the camera and Jasper and Chucky are not there, you just kind of could force her to come in if you keep looking at the gate, which I did, which you could call cheese, but that's what I started developing. And once you do that, you just look left and right, use the stage call button, and they go back. And most of the time, Jasper was there with her, so it was a 2-in-1. And it worked out pretty well. And like I said, I started to develop a rhythm in night 4, and that's when things started to get a little easier. until I hit the last night, which kind of sucked for me. But everyone in night four was when everyone started getting more active, and it just kind of sucked overall. Hi, buddy. How are you? I don't. Oh, okay.
Hey, you did it! Yay!
So night 5, right? Pasquali joins. Pasquali is that chef guy that's next to Jasper, and he pretty much works the same as Jasper and Helen, except he doesn't move. He stays in his window thing, and when you put the camera down or you look at the gate and look back, he starts like tweaking, like he starts twitching basically, and you just use the stage call and he goes back to normal. I did not die to Pasquale at all, which was kind of surprising because they made it sound like a huge problem when the guy was talking to you over the phone, and it just never became a problem. I don't know why, if he's supposed to be harder or he just is super easy, but he just never became a problem because most of the time he was tweaking, Jasper or Helen were there anyways, so I had to use the button. And everything pretty much just sucked on night 5 because the costume became more active. Helen was everywhere. Jasper was on the move. Chucky, oh my god, dude, Chucky was there like every 30 seconds. It sucked. And when you try to deal with Chucky, Helen or Jasper there, just ready to ruin your day, and it was awful. And then Mr. Munch was so unpredictable, and Mr. Munch was the only one there that just kind of did his own thing. Like everyone else, they kind of show up at the same time, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna deal with that, and I deal with that. Mr. Munch would just show up when you're actively dealing with those things, and like I said in night 3, that Mr. Munch has like a 10-second timer, I believe, until you die, which sucks. And like I said, Mr. Munch was the thing that gave me most problems, and I eventually, again, I developed that rhythm, and it just made everything easier. Mr. Munch was still a problem for me because his audio cues didn't play at the time, and it just sucked overall.
Real good. Real good. Jasper! Right behind you. Close it. Close it. Hold it down.
Oh!
Oh!
Thank
You
God,
did it!
Thank God I caught 20
Record!
seconds.
Record!
I'm already recording.
Thank God! Oh.
Oh, thank God, dude. I'm sweating like a bitch over here. So my closing statement is, this game is amazing. Radiance, whoever you are, I think Radiance is the people or person who made this. You did amazing. Game is amazing. Aesthetics amazing. Everything amazing. And of course, I'm going to end this off with saying that I hope you all have a wonderful day or wonderful rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this. And thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
Carson, you did a great job working at Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza. We're so thankful for all the help you did. Unfortunately, you're now fired. I hope you understand that because you had to fuck around with everything in the goddamn building, the broken glass, characters missing from their stages, I have to kick you out. And you're fired. Get out of my house.